There's a lot of optimism that I'm getting from you. What can derail that, though?
Yeah, I think a couple of things. One, if inflation starts to creep back, that could certainly put a lot of pressure on valuations, right? We know valuations in this equity market are on the high side. And if we see inflation creeping higher, starting to put upward pressure on that 10-year Treasury, that is challenging for this equity market. I think thing two, as we saw in the volatility this last week, there's some nervousness in this market around valuations, and particularly around who are the winners and losers in artificial intelligence. And if software is a loser, right? We saw that weakness last week. Certainly disrupted a lot of people. We got a nice bounce on Friday. We're getting another bounce on Monday morning. But if the market really starts to become concerned that the addressable market for us for a particular sector is much smaller than expected, I think that could derail us for a little bit as well. And then
Yeah.
lastly, the good news maybe is we've put some of the government concerns behind us, right? The government shutdown lasted 4 days. We do need to get through one more spending bill, which has some impact in terms of the Department of Homeland Security.
Mhm.
But the good news is the government's open until September 30th, and so maybe we've pushed congressional issues out into September as we finally get into election season and get to midterm elections because we're going to have to elect a new House of Representatives in November and maybe changes in the Senate. So lots of uncertainty ahead that could certainly spook this market a little bit.
There's more happening behind the headlines, and you deserve the full story. At Biz Talk Today TV, we break down investing, government moves, entertainment business, and even sports gambling, all in one place. Real conversations, smart insights, content that helps you think smarter and stay ahead. Thousands are tuning in. Don't miss what's next. Subscribe now to Biz Talk Today TV on YouTube and join the conversation shaping the future.